Well, welcome back, folks. Hope everyone's doing well. We are going to we're going to go back to Brickton, find out what the leader of Lambeth wants, because I don't know how to get over here to Lewisham. Again, I'm thinking my thoughts right now are maybe there's an underground that'll take me there or something like that. But I'm not going to cheat. I'm not going to look it up. It looks like there may be a hole here. I think I went here early on, and I couldn't get through there because I was trying to figure out how to cross these fracking crevasses. So let's do something a little more entertaining than just running around the map, because that's what I feel I spent the last video doing, was pretty much just running all over the place trying to figure out a way to get in there, and it doesn't seem to be obvious. And I'm sure once I figure it out, I'll go, oh, easy. Why didn't I think of that? But for the time being, not so much. So let's go somewhere and we'll clean up some bad guys and see what we can do to get some more levels. And who knows, maybe we'll find another place where we can start up another settlement or something. All right, so he's this way, I think. Where's the big chief?
Oh, how I wish we could stay like this forever.
Well, where is he? Should be right up here. I thought he was in this tent last time I looked. Big heart bed.
A friend. Apologies. The Canyon wanted me to test you before we began. Welcome to Brickton. I am Roach. You may think of me as a leader, but I merely embody the Canyon's desire. Before we begin, I must ask, why is a raven like a writing desk? An intelligent answer. Now, how may I help you? The Tommies think they're here to civilize us, simply because we don't follow their beliefs and codes. But tell me, what worth is there in an ideology that has destroyed the world 10 times over and left it to rot? I'd take dying from preventable diseases 1,000 times over destroying the world with my ignorance.
Okay.
Like you, I come from the Canyon, and I shall return to it once my days are over.
Okay.
But I know that's not what you want to know. The truth is, I don't remember who I was before I became Roach. I wanted a clean start, so I erased my memory through a mix of hallucinogenics and minor head wounds.
Okay.
And I'd do it again if I remembered the recipe. The outsider supposes their toesies are rosies, but the outsider supposes erroneously. That is the name so kindly gifted to us by the Tommies, alongside the mother of all headaches.
Okay.
That reminds me of an important question. What came first? The chicken or the egg? You're perfect. I have a job for you. Listen well. The Tommies have been attempting to contact an isolated tribe in nearby Croydon. We hoped they'd abandon the idea once they realised the path was blocked by 2 large gaps. But no. Instead, they were emboldened, and their mighty Lieutenant Doyle sent an expeditionary force. 2 soldiers, 1 second lieutenant, and a few Bricktonians who were there to build bridges, literally and metaphysically. Except those plans failed when the half-built bridges collapsed, plunging all but 2 of my tribe's people into the river of lava.
Oh dear.
You can see where this is going, right?
I don't want to kill Lieutenant Doyle.
Let me explain. Lieutenant Doyle blames Brickton for the incident and has vowed to raise our taxes to make up for this incident. Taxes we never agreed to pay. We seek nothing but peace, and so we beseech you, go to Lieutenant Doyle and convince him to choose peace. May the canyon bless you with luck.
Okay, so...
I see strange storm clouds
4 o'clock.
in your horizon. Be careful.
So what are we going to do to convince him? No, not that way. This way. This way? I'm really struggling. I think it's this way. That's right, I gotta go down. Okay. Alright, before we go talk to Tommy Lieutenant, what's his name? Let's go with my hat and my stats. Get charisma going. Let's see, what do we got? Strength, intelligence, gives me everything. Let's try oddity. And see what our good
Rule Britannia! Britannia rule the waves! Britain
Stand down.
never shall
Wait,
be slaves!
You're not one of us. Who are you?
let's see.
I'm Lieutenant Doyle of the Brixton Division. What am I doing? I'm the one who's asking the questions here.
Okay.
Ah, Roach. I knew you seemed like a tree hugger to me. I'll tell you the same thing I've told him countless times. Either they own up to their mistakes and establish contact with the Croydonians, or we'll be raising the tithe by 20% this year. And God knows what else we'll have in store for next year. Two brave soldiers, Privates Clarkson and Whitterford, I believe. And of course my friend, Second Lieutenant Buckley. Their lives now lost forever. As part of Her Majesty's beautiful country, it is their duty to pay their fair dues and participate in our laws. Isolation is no longer an acceptable excuse for inaction. Nonsense. It was their bridge that collapsed and claimed the lives of my men. As far as I see it, taxes are a small price to pay for their crime. Yes, that's precisely what I said. Switch on, won't you? Now, is there anything else I can do to stop you from wasting my time? That's not for me to decide, but I'd stop by the Imperial War Museum. On the double, then.
All right. So he's a putz. Travel to Croydon. Here. So I've got the same dilemma. Croydon is this way.
God save our gracious queen. Ah, long live our noble queen.
Oh, is this going to be like some kind of fancy jumping puzzle?
You'd have to be insane to take on the Tommies.
Let's see. Maybe this is how I get to, yeah, okay. Lovely. Alright. First things first. Get our,
Where shall the winds take us today?
Alright. Well. So how do I build a bridge? Let's... Or it's a terminal. Okay, here we go. Alright. Guardy, I've locked a bunch of commuters in the Pindar. There's a bunch of ghouls. Sorry, mate. Had no choice. Stop spot. Croydon shifted again. Place feels more fragile than ever. But not for the Pindar. I wouldn't recognize where I was. So much has fallen away since last year. Tread lightly. Don't trust those commuters not to force their way out, so don't give them the motivation. Yeah, leave them to it. Anyway, if you're reading this, you've made it. I've holed up nearby, but with any luck, by the time you finish reading this, I've crept up behind you. Eliminations. You're not here yet. I'm not, I've got nothing but time, it seems. Getting to Croydon was rough. Those settlers pursued further than I thought they would. Can't imagine how rough it must be for you now. Sorry I went to the crap, mate. Thought it would be a smash and grab. Didn't think they'd put up much of a fight. They had cardboard constable Cruel as a lookout. FFS. I'll make this up to you, swear I will. Just don't know how yet. It's changed so much since last we were here, and there's barely any back routes left now. It's about time we put the construction cash to use, reopen the route, mind you. Some will have to dig back, others have planes succumb to the lava. Thought you were pinging me earlier. There I was, sat on my arse, sweating like a Tommy in a tea shop. Some dodgy radio signal interrupt. Crystal Palace, is that you, Cardi? I thought. Couldn't be, as it's talking about somewhere further into Croydon, and we never go further into Croydon, right? Peace offering. I let you down, Cardi, but I can't make it up to you. But I can make it up to you. I know the deal. We don't go further into Croydon, but I can make this all right. Those weird radio messages are still parroting in the same thing. Do you have what it takes to navigate the Crystal Palace maze? Feels like a broken transmission repeating some pre-recorded malarkey. Doesn't matter what it is, other than it's something. If it's something broken transmission that's suddenly started, then something has to suddenly make the transmission, right? Maybe it's a robot. Maybe they have some decent parts, high-grade circuitry, or maybe there's people I can rob blind here. I don't give a flying F at this point. I'm going to give it a visit. Hopefully this day won't have been for nothing and you'll forgive me. And if you get to the Pindar before I get back, hunker down somewhere. I still got the Pindar key on me. No, I wasn't about to leave you the key. I don't trust you not to try to gun down those commuters alone. And when I get back from this maze thing, I'll share what I've got. Then we'll unlock the door. Deal? With those commuters, grab our stuff, and we can build our way out of here. Yeah? Croydon's good to me. Pindar's been a great hide. But the place is shifting so much these days, it feels like we're flying a bit too close to the sun now, don't you think? Catch you soon, Cloth. And I do not have the Pindar key, of course. So. Well. So we've got a... How do I build? Build bridge, 20 steel, 50 wood, 10 screws. Okay, not enough resources. So, where are we on the map? Alright, well, this is not too bad. So, now I know how to do this, and this is going to get me to Croydon. I'm sharing from Croydon, then I'm going to be able to get to Lewisham. That's sort of the... Find the Croydon Pindar key in the Crystal Palace maze. Alright, Well, that's the way we came from. It's over here. Oh! Wow, that was not very good, was it? Okay. Well, now we know. We don't go into Crichton. Alright, so let's...
Unidentified intruder detected. Beginning search. Hostile.
Must have something worth a few tickets.
Wow, this is going to be a mess. I wonder if we... hard. Let's go up. So, I'm detected. Something spotted me. Come on. Switch guns. Well, this looks particularly terrifying. Let's go into the post office.
Bit of a hoarder, are you?
Well, we need the steel.
Victory is ours! Very well. Dismissed. All done.
Now where's the door that required an advanced lock? I thought I saw a door that required... I don't see it over here. That's the door. Doesn't help me any.
Junk. Junk. Lovely junk.
Sorting room key. There it is. Come on, Kara. Let's see what we can find in the sorting room. Well, you didn't have the decency of even having anything on you? Okay. Let's get on out. Hellhound? A hellhound.
My senses are tingling. Quit lollygagging, sidekick. There's trouble about.
Frag mines in the lava? Alright, so let's try this.
Who's there?
It's on.
1, 2. Let's not collect any of this unless there's a place to break it down. Hang on. Bone saw is something that is junk. Crystal Palace Caravan Park. See? Magma tunnels. Okay. Let's freeze it here. And we'll pick this up next time. This is finally getting very cool. You know, the previous episode where we ran all around and did nothing. This seems to be much more entertaining, at least to me. Hope it is for you. Thank you very much for watching. Everybody have a terrific day.